producers decide that they want to go to Broadway, but they know they're not going to make a profit. I think Broadway is broken. She was described to me as like the Meryl Streep of China, but in LA they're like, who are you? It's really annoying. I do care about a successful commercial results, obviously, but I never watch award shows. I think the theatre community here in England is very welcoming and open.
Welcome to JoJo's Cross Borders. Today we interview Damian. So he is a theatre producer and the investor. So we're going to talk about how to build the bridges between Eastern and Western in the theatre industry. Welcome to having you here. What a surprise. But from yesterday we said we're going to do this show together. And then, so welcome. Please introduce yourself first to us quickly, and then we have a challenge for you as a professional actor and producer.
Oh, Jojo. Wow. Well, my name's Damian Arnold, and I'm a theatre producer. And an improviser, and yeah, I'm a theatre person.
Yeah, okay. Improviser, let me translate that in Chinese, because I learned that from went to your show.
Oh,
Remember, I asked you, what's that word means? Means 即兴表演. It means like you basically giving a scenery without any prep, and then you try to acting.
Correct. No script, no preparation, nothing.
No, nothing. So then when we say that, so we're going to do this show together yesterday, and then you gave me a word saying that, okay, let's play.
Yes, that's correct. Yes, playing.
And then we look at each other. Yes, actually is play.
Yes.
A lot of situation. Leadership is a play.
Yes.
It's a way of a play, put everything together in the fun way.
Yes,
right?
Yes, definitely.
Okay. So the task today is you gonna be a American executive working together with a Chinese executive, which is me, and then you play two roles at the same time.
Okay.
One is American CEO, the other one you play a French executive, and who is a COO.
Okay.
Need to be in the French accent as well.
No problem.
And then, so basically, three of us, you play two characters, and then I am the Chinese investor.
Okay.
Potentially, we're looking for a business opportunity for Chinese companies coming to invest in the UK.
Okay.
Is that complicated enough for you?
Very complicated, yeah.
So what's your name then? You can call Mike. What about the French one?
So what do you want me to do first? You want me to be the...
You do American first as a CEO.
Okay.
And then I'm the potential Chinese partner as an investor. And then the second role you play is the COO, the Chief Operational Officer, coming from Paris. And then three of us think about the investment in the UK.
Okay, I don't know how I'm going to differentiate between the two, but okay.
Yeah, and then so we created the scenery is like you need to think about what the culture perspective that can people behave differently when they talk about in the
This could get
investment.
very silly very quickly.
Okay.
So I'm an American CEO.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
You're an American CEO and a French CEO.
And a French CEO at the same time, or no, separately? Yeah.
It's same time, so you speak to a different person. Okay?
Oh, just whatever?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Should we start?
Yeah, sure.
All right. So now, let's do it.
My name's Frank Drebin, and I run a huge washing machine company.
Oh, okay. Nice to meet you. And then, like Chinese companies, we having the higher companies, we produce a lot of washing machine overseas.
Oh.
Yeah, so let's talk about, but I'm not interested in investing in the US. I think about it in the UK.
Oh, okay. Well, we sell washing machines everywhere. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
All over the world.
All right. Yeah. So, try to convince me how we can work together as a team in the UK.
Okay, well, so we're based out of Chicago, and we sell washing machines all over the United States and all over the world, and we would like to sell more washing machines in the UK because we think our machines are better.
Okay, so why? But we all know that's why we're not interested in investing. I know you have a Washington and all over the U.S., but we're not interested in anything in the U.S. market for the reason. You know why now?
I know why.
Do you know why?
No, I want you to tell me.
Oh, I think it's your lovely presidents, right?
Oh, okay. Yes, yes, that guy.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the UK then. Yeah.
Okay, so
So how can you be a CEO, like leading in the UK firm? So we're gonna bring a lot of our staff from China as well.
well, I moved here to London about 6 months ago with my family and started selling washing machines here in the UK because we don't like that guy either.
Good. That's a common ground. We can talk.
Yeah.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
do an impression of him, but I'll do that later.
Oh, okay. Yeah. you can tell us how your presence talk at least. How the way that's.
Yeah. Beautiful. Everything's amazing. Wonderful. That guy.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, we want to sell more washing machines in the UK.
All right.
Yeah.
So in the UK markets, do you think we also have a talent in the board, potential talent is from. Do you think I should no? Let me put that way. Should I get in the high executive level from the China or from the US? How to put the team together?
I think you should use local talent hire in the UK. I think it's just make it easier because we're both here. Yeah, I think using UK people, London-based people would be great.
Okay. But I think UK is not just what we want to Chinese company, we want to come out, we want to go overseas. UK is one thing, but we want to expanding more than UK, cover Europe as well. What do you think?
Well, I think those Spanish people need some good washing machines.
Why? And French.
And the French people and the Germans. Germans make pretty good machines, but not as good as ours. Yeah. But,
Okay.
yeah, I think there's the Greeks, those Romanians. Everyone needs to do the washing. So yeah, I think there's an open market for everyone.
For everyone.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
what's the specialty then we think we can do? What is a special selling point?
Well, we have an incredibly fast spin cycle. That's what makes our machines different.
Okay.
Yeah. So I think the average washing machine spins at 160 miles an hour. Ours spins at 240 miles an hour. No, that's not.
We make up the stuff.
320 miles an hour.
Cool.
I always get that wrong.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
320
of
miles
course.
an hour. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right then. So let's bring the French colleagues and see what we can do together.
So I think we also like to make the machines of the washing. We will do some good business here in the UK, although it's difficult to work with English because, the history with us, not very big fans of the English, but we work with them when we have to.
Oh wow! Amazing. Okay. Thank
We
you.
call them the roast beef.
Roast beef.
Roast beef.
All right. Okay. Cool.
And they
Cool.
call us frogs. We don't like
Oh,
this.
amazing your accents. Okay, I don't know how to acting anymore. 'Cause I'm
I have a French stepmother.
only because you speak it perfect French accents of English because you have a French stepmother.
I think so, yeah.
Stepmother or
Yes,
mother?
Stepmother.
Stepmother.
Yeah.
Oh, not mother, of course.
Yeah.
You're British, right?
She was English, yes. Yeah.
All right. And so it's because this you pick up the French accents, or because naturally being a actor you can speak other.
Yeah, that kind of thing too, I think.
What
yeah.
about Spanish person?
I love doing Spanish.
Let's
I
do
love
that.
it. Oh,
Yeah.
it makes me
Introduce
laugh.
who you are. Yeah.
So it's very easy for me to speak in a Spanish accent because also, ¿hablas español? ¿Poco o no?
No.
Yo tengo primos españoles de Bilbao. So it's very easy for me to do a silly Spanish accent like this, to do the English I know very well, like maybe like Rafa Nadal.
Oh, Icarus.
or Alcaraz.
Yeah,
Yes, see.
Alcaraz.
I like him very much. Very good player.
All right, good. What else accents you can speak straight away for a business pitch?
Goodness me. Russian, but let's skip those guys right now.
No.
No. I mean, Australian, South African.
South Africa. How about South Africa?
South Africa. Yes, so it's a bit tight, you know, like it's Dutch. It sounds like Dutch, you know.
Yeah, it's not different. It's
No,
not the
it's
same.
like, you know, you say potato, I say potato, you know, whatever, like that. They call each other brew. If you're good friends, you say, hey, brew. Yeah.
It's amazing. Thank you so much. I think our audience gonna see, wow, what a talent is it. That's why we're happy you to talk, right? Okay, now let's back
Yes,
to normal
yeah,
now.
yeah, back to normal. Okay,
Back
good,
to
good.
normal.
Thank God.
Can you tell us like what do you do, and then explain to me? I know you are British, but you developed your career in the U.S.
Yeah.
Broadway. As
Yes.
a Broadway producer.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
What do you see the culture challenges like in your industry between American, UK, and Asian?
Well, I think so. I do most of my plays in London, and some on Broadway. And I started in Chicago, producing. The first play I did was in Chicago, and that went straight to Broadway. Asia. I went to Shanghai 2 years ago to sit on a film set, a movie being directed by Peter Chen. Do you know him?
Peter Chen?
Yes.
No.
No, sorry.
We must know the Chinese name, but in terms of English, I don't know.
Yes, no. To check on my phone, but no. Yes, he's a very famous director in Hong Kong. Okay. He's from, I think he's half Thai, half Chinese, I think.
All right.
Spends a lot of time in Hong Kong and also in China. And he's made so many movies.
Oh, okay. So he's a producer?
He's a director. He's a famous Chinese
Peter
director.
Chan. Okay, all right. Yeah.
Peter Chan. Chan, sorry.
Chan.
Correct, yes. But so he's he's very interested in doing collaborative projects with a Chinese company and an American company. So I have a good friend who is a lady. She's made some really big films, like there's a movie called Sully with Tom Hanks about the pilot who landed on the East River. Do you remember that?
Yeah, of course.
So she produced that, and Peter wants to do a movie about a very brave Chinese boat captain who saved, I think, a lot of Australian and I think French and European tourists. I think they were tourists in the Antarctic.
Wow.
He was the captain of a big icebreaker.
Right.
And he was in the area when he heard this distress call, and he went to save everyone. He was ordered not to, but he went anyway out of a sense of duty to help people. And so Alan is her name, the producer. She's been researching this. She's been back and forth to China many, many times in the last 4 or 5 years. And she's met the captain of the boat and all the crew members, and she's got hours and hours of footage. And it's an incredible true story. And the guy who wrote Sully is writing the script for her. And she really wanted to make sure that she had, Chinese crew, Chinese actors, and a Chinese director. So I put her in touch with Peter, and hopefully something will come of that. But,
wow.
But I think that would be a great cooperative, an example of a good story to tell.
Yeah.
With,
yeah. Okay. So what do you think, since you sing you in the Broadway, you also show, you invest on Matilda, lots of shows in
yes,
UK.
That's right, yes.
And then, but China, what is your advice for the Chinese show or Chinese crew, director or actress, be able to performing or acting more in the international film industry?
Well, so first of all, I know more about theatre. What I was just talking about, I really don't know that much about. I know Alan. I would like to work in TV and film, but I've always done theatre. Well, I met in Shanghai. There were a lot of famous actors. One of them was I'm sorry, I'm very bad with names. There was a famous Chinese actress in this movie. She'd been in the movie like Rush Hour with Chris Tucker. She played the sort of villain. She's a very beautiful Chinese actress. I don't know, advice to Chinese performers wanting to work in the West, is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Oof, goodness me. Well, I mean...
even in the theatre, it's not just in the film, like
no,
industry.
I
think it's the same concept,
I think they should just come here and you know, there are so many great Chinese theatre productions and movies and TV shows that we're not aware of. Because when I went there, I met some people in that world, and obviously, and I realized that I asked one guy who somebody told me was the he said that guy's the Chinese equivalent of Adam Sandler. So he's super famous. He's made lots of movies about. Sorry, I keep talking about movies by mistake, but he's made a lot of comedies. He's a very famous. Again, sorry if I don't know his name.
Don't worry, I don't know either now.
He didn't. I don't speak Chinese, and he didn't speak English. But I asked my friend. I said, ask him if he minds that no one in the U.S. knows who he is. And I meant to be in a very respectful way, because I could tell he was very funny, and his reply was very interesting. He said he laughed very hard, genuinely, and he said, "What do I care? You know, I have an audience of 1 billion or something." So he didn't really care what they thought about him in America or the West, because he's already got an audience way bigger than they could ever imagine. But so anyway, sorry, that just popped into my head. But
that's a good point.
Yeah.
Is that? Do you think it's more arrogant?
No, he wasn't being arrogant.
Oh.
Maybe a tiny bit.
Or what he has is enough?
He's very happy. I mean, that's, what, there are 375 million in the US people. And, so he has a bigger audience than Adam Sandler, way bigger. But no, I'm with you. It would be nice to see a crossover and people coming here. And I mean, if there were actors in China who want to come and work in the theatre in the UK, I would have guessed that the best thing to do would be for them to talk to their agents in China and try and arrange some meetings with some agents in the UK.
Yeah.
Because I'd love to. I'm sure lots of people here would love to do
theatres.
A project that involves people from both countries. That would be wonderful.
I think that I watched a show that a very famous actress from Hong Kong. Her name is Ye Tong. Like, she come to visit China for a theater show. She's super famous in Asia because there's everybody know. I mean, she's super talented as well. But it makes me feel sad when I see her performing in the UK.
Oh yeah.
You know why? Because she's super famous, but when she's
given a small part.
No, she's a big part.
Yeah.
But the play is squeezed in none of the major theaters. It's in part of the Riverside Cafe, something like a small theater. And then the audience is all students or whatever. The tickets are being given away as a support, a small theater. And it made me feel sad. I think the talent is the status, the reputation, it doesn't match when the Chinese actress or actors trying to perform in in overseas theater, because the recognition is not there, the support, the followers is not there. So I guess for them psychologically, it's a huge job. They might that once I say, why do I do this? I mean, basically, I'm performing in group of a few students. Half of the seats are empty. So what causes that? Is it because the wrong media agency they work together with, or they haven't worked with any Western agency, or I don't know.
That's a great question. These are all great questions. I don't know. I think you're just making me think about all of this right now. I think that, gosh, I mean, I think what you said is maybe right. I think it's
feel so sad.
Yes, because they've probably been on a movie set, or in huge theaters in China, and
in Hong Kong even.
Or Hong Kong, and then they come here.
And here not be recognized.
Well, I don't. I can't think of I don't think there's, just off the top of my head, I hope I'm wrong, but I can't think of many Asian-based plays that happen in London. I don't know why.
See, that's the thing. That's the market. They
Yeah.
play in the small, tiny theater,
Yeah.
and then they haven't got enough attention or media exposure.
Yeah, no, I think this is all very interesting. You're making me really think.
It's a market there.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely. Making me think of
It's the confidence, isn't it?
what can we do?
Exactly. What can we do?
Find some good stories. How interesting.
There's amazing stories, but I think like it's the cultural background, like a context that people don't know what you're talking about, like from that theme, and then you think it's funny, but we don't think it's funny because we lack of the context and the background info.
I think,
and the language background.
well, about speaking about comedy and what's funny, I think if you know, it doesn't matter where you live in the world or who you are, I think if something's really funny, you don't need context.
The
no,
context.
if it's very, very funny, you don't need. You know, we all laugh at somebody slipping on the street and nearly falling and not quite falling. I think if something's very, very funny, we don't need.
Okay, cool. That's good. Yeah.
That's the happy message, I think. Yeah.
I think there's absolutely we need agents which is like can cultivate like Asian actors or actress be able to willing to show their talent in the West stage.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think maybe it's just maybe it's like that man I mentioned, that he's you know, in Hong Kong or China, and he's doing his stories for his audience, but I guess he doesn't feel the need to come here.
See, that's the thing I want to get into is I think the attitudes, like why do I care because I have a billions audience?
Yes.
But it's wrong to think about that way.
Yeah.
Because you know why? The reason I think is I work with film directors before, like a super famous Jia Zhangke. I think like you will know that if I tell you the English name.
I need to look up his wife. Can I do this while we're talking?
Sure, please. Yeah.
Because you'll know who this is. Sorry.
Oh, Peter. Yeah. Because like even please go ahead.
No.
So they are producing. I mean, I think culturally, by even the movie, you have a big audience in Asian, but you want this art spreading all over the world, not just the Asian part.
Yes, but I think it would be great if we found some stories to tell together, or even, you know, I mean, just the story of a family living in the UK from Asia. I mean, that would be fascinating.
Yeah.
For everyone.
Yeah. As a documentary or
no, as a, you know, it could be a comedy.
Comedy.
Yeah, why not a family comedy? And we'd learn about.
There's so many comedies, so many. Yeah.
Yeah, I think comedies are great. Back to at the beginning in improv and doing silly accents. Comedy is a very good. I would, if it were to. I think that's a good idea. Comedy's a great way to bring people
start
together.
With, people laugh together and then.
Yeah, I don't want to do something terribly serious.
Okay.
So his wife is Sandra. She's in so many. She was described to me as like the Meryl Streep of China, apparently. So they came here, and I took them to see a play that I did.
Yeah.
And they loved it, and she was very happy. We went for ice cream afterwards with. It was them and their daughter. Yeah. And she was so happy because nobody recognized her.
Oh right.
Because I think at home.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, you didn't find any paparazzi to take.
No, because when I was over there, and on the film set, when she went to get a taxi or a hotel or a driver, people were going crazy. So she was very happy because no one knew who she was.
It's here for ice cream. Yeah.
She started in comedy, by the way.
Oh really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but in the theater. Or what?
I think she did a comedy TV show in Hong Kong or. But yeah, so you know who she is?
Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Yeah. I have a good friend, Gemma Chan. She's an actress, and you know, he I think he said he would like to meet her, and but she's very busy. Anyway, I don't know. But yes, the point is, it would be really great for a collaboration of both countries to make I think a comedy would be a good idea.
Yeah, comedy is a great idea, and then that to start with, and people love to watch it.
Yeah.
I know a few actors, but they're not super famous. But in order to develop their life in Hollywood or the theater, so they have to move to LA. Yeah. Sacrifice. But once they move to LA, so because they're not being present in China, so they're missing the opportunity. At the same time, the LA, Hollywood or Broadway, they think about who are you. They don't know your reputation.
Peter has that problem, and he's so famous, and he's done, I don't know, 40.
Oh, Peter is so like Chen Kexi is super.
No, he's incredible, but so he even has trouble in LA.
Yeah.
Because they don't know who he is, which is ridiculous. Because you look at his movies; they're incredible. He's made so many movies.
Yeah.
But in LA, they're like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
It's really annoying.
It's really annoying.
Yeah, and it must be very frustrating for him.
I mean,
because he's a real accomplished artist with years and years of amazing movies. But in LA, like, who are you?
Yeah,
it's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And so that's their problem. That made me angry, actually. I was like, I can't believe you don't know who this guy is.
Yeah. So how move forward? What are your ideas? How can build this bridge?
Oof, gosh. Well, I think he's the only person I know, but I think he would be a great person to do a project. And as I said, he's trying to do something here and in the US. But gosh, it would take someone like him or other people that other directors or writers. But I think they'd have to spend time here, or we'd have to go there and spend some time there. Yes, it's interesting. You're making me think about this.
Yeah, as a business.
Yeah.
Building the bridge.
And it's a huge market for us to go there. I think one of the plays I invested in, a musical, I think we're going to tour in China.
Oh, okay. What is it?
6, the musical.
Okay, 6.
Yes.
Is in a tour like in China?
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe that's in the works, yeah.
All right, yeah. It's a great market.
It's huge. It's
Major cities,
Yeah. But in terms of having a project here in the theatre, I think a good place to start would be somewhere like the Young Vic or the Southwark Playhouse, maybe. I would say the Young Vic. The Young Vic would be a great place to do a Chinese or Hong Kong
tour.
British.
Yeah.
I think to do a sort of, I think it'd be great to do a little comedy about a Chinese family living in the UK. We would learn, British people would learn about how a Chinese family lives in the UK, and Chinese audiences here would be very happy to see that kind of fun story. That was so everyone would be happy. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
Do you know, are there a lot of Chinese theatricals living in London, or is there a little community? Do you know any of those people?
Oh yeah, I'm one of the Chinese community. Of course I know.
Okay.
And then of course our audience, like overseas Chinese, if they know any interesting family members, they will get in touch and then tell us the funny stories, or the not just the funny stories, but also the resilient parts, or I adopt, like try to become, melting into societies and the process.
Yes.
There must be a lot of interesting story will reflect it back to us. Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah.
That's exactly it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great thing. So, like I think like either theater or film is a great art to show people the different lives crossing different continents, from east and west, and then also if there's lots of people want to go overseas, like to pursue their acting, but they just need a warm hand.
Yes.
To welcome them.
I think there are lots of warm hands here. I think the theatre community here in England is very welcoming and open to, an idea such as this.
Really?
Oh yeah.
I heard like acting or film, anything. This industry is very, very difficult.
Yes,
globally.
that's true. But I think, and
How did you become famous?
I'm not famous at all.
But how did you become like who you are today? You are famous.
No,
I mean,
not,
anyway,
not at all.
Producer.
No,
and,
no.
investor,
I'm just no. I've just always tried to keep doing it because I love it so much. That's all.
Because you love it. Right?
Yeah.
You're not asking for the big name or title. Just you love doing.
Yes. No, I don't. I oftentimes don't use my name. I like the process. My favorite thing is to be in a rehearsal room laughing. Yeah. I don't care about all the other stuff.
Oh, the results.
No, well, I mean, I do care about a successful commercial result, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
But I don't really. I never watch award shows or. I think
that's not
silly.
your thing.
No, it's not. It hasn't been based on merit for a very long time. I don't think
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
My insights from you also an investor for
Yes.
Matilda, right?
Yes, I've invested in lots of productions.
Yeah, but we talk about like bring the theater, the shows to China, between China, East and West, right? I know one of the UK companies who's the first one bring the cat into Shanghai.
Oh,
theater.
right.
That is back to 30 years ago.
So that would have been Andrew Lloyd Webber. So the really useful company.
Yes.
I think that's.
No. Actually, it's called 48 Group.
Oh, okay.
The 48 Group that was work with Andrew, work with this theater and then bring them to China. But that is for Chinese audience their first time to see like the international show cast.
Oh wow,
Yeah.
That must have been a big thing.
It's so rewarding for these people who did it. It's a thing like okay, this is a show, so very ordinary here. You can see as if you live in city London or New York, you can go just buy a ticket then. But for China, it's different. But for me, from my research, like if you invest in Matildas, I think that also could be a really good show to introduce to China because it's inspire the young people. Because the society, we need more inspirations.
Yes.
For the young.
That's a wonderful show. I think that would be great. Yep. I helped with that one a long time ago on Broadway, and it's a very expensive show, though.
Yeah, I've seen that show.
It's very expensive.
I think the investment is not an issue for China now. Expensive.
No. I think China would be great,
Yeah.
but just New York is insane. New York is that's a whole other story. But I think Broadway is broken.
Really?
Yes. Completely broken. It's out of control. It's the if we do a play here, it will cost about 15 times more to put the same production on in New York.
Okay.
So I know of a few plays here. I have to be very careful just now.
Yeah, let's be careful.
Yeah, but there have been some really, I could name a bunch of them, very successful here, commercially successful, very, very good productions. And I know for a fact that they've made a little bit of profit in London, enough, 6%, 12%, 15%, maybe 20%. They have big casts, and then the producers decide that they want to go to Broadway, but they have to know that they're not going to make a profit. In fact, they'll probably lose money. So my question to them is, what are you doing? Why are you doing this? And I don't know the answer to that question. It's happening now, all the time. I won't name any productions, but
okay.
I think it's crazy. I don't know why people care about going to Broadway anymore. oh, gosh, I have to stop talking about this now. I'll get in trouble. But, you know, we have such a great theatre scene here. I think the theatre here is, okay, well, I think the theatre here is better. I think we have a chance to develop higher quality productions because we have the National, we have the Old Vic, we have the Young Vic, we have the RSC, we have state funding, we have grants. Well, we have great drama school. We have the best drama schools in the world, without question. We have the best actors because our actors they're not just talented, but they're also easy to work with, and they're sensible. They don't go and work and cause problems. Generally,
that's so good to know.
They learn the lines and they do what they're told.
Yeah.
But you know. Anyway, I'm making big generalizations here. Probably annoying. I hope.
The West Side, right?
Yeah, I hope. I don't know who's going to watch this, but I'd better be careful. You know what? But it's the truth. But yeah, Broadway is. So yeah, we have such a wonderful theatre scene here. Our audiences are booming. We have great shows all over the place, and you know, we do a great show, and it does well. And then for some reason, everyone says, well, when are we going to Broadway? And I'm thinking, well, why?
Thinking carefully before you go.
Why do you want to go to Broadway? Why? What is the point? Because you're gonna lose money, probably, unless, you know, you're very, very clever and very careful and very sensible. I don't know why they do it. And also, I feel that these people don't care about their investors. I think in any other business, they'd be in deep trouble. I think it would be almost criminal.
Yeah.
Because they must know that they're not going to make. I mean, I'm thinking of one show right now, but it was amazing, fantastic, and I know that it broke even in London. It broke even. And then they said, let's go to Broadway. And you have to know that's not going to work. So, anyway, that's all.
Okay, so that's the question, is what they want to have in return, like a popularity.
I mean, but
not the investment, not the ROI. Yeah.
But, you know,
but if the investor knows, that should be okay. So you could be the advisor for the investor.
Well, no, I know. Well, I have a fund. And I'm raising a new fund soon.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and I meet people. I meet people all the time who say, "Oh, I invested in theatre, and I lost everything." And I say, "Well, how did you find out about the play?" And they say, "Oh, a friend of mine told me it would be great." And I said, "Is that it?" And they go, "Yeah." And, you know, and I try to say, well, there's a lot more to it than just doing that. But that's terrible because that gives all of us a bad name.
I want to mention about your fund, okay?
Yeah.
It's no advertisement, but I think it's so useful to know.
Yes.
Because when I was in China, even people approached to me saying that, do you want to invest in this one?
Yes.
And so they say that the investment return is not like a 15% or 30%, it's a 300%.
Well.
So I say no. I know that you can make so much money over one night. But as a angel investor, I didn't know anything about this theatre or film industry.
That's very dangerous.
That happens.
Yes.
Like
it happens all the time.
Yeah,
it happens in New York every day.
So
yeah.
I would say that before you think about investing in this theatre, get into somebody like you.
Oh, yeah.
Like get into invest your fund or be a partner with you. Well, not only choosing investor different theaters, different shows, with the knowledge.
Oh God!
Think about business way.
Oh yeah, because it is a business. That's what annoys me about Broadway and about taking plays from London to Broadway. Yeah. When you know, you can look at the numbers and you can see there's going to be a very big loss. Yeah. I mean, if I could, I wish I could. I can't be specific, but one day.
One day we're going to be as specific and talk about this.
Yeah, I mean, I could name. I received a prospectus the other day from somebody, which is just lunatic.
Doesn't make any sense.
No, right? It's absurd. I mean, it's the numbers are ridiculous, and that's for London. That's for a tour and for a London show, and I wrote back and I pointed out a few fundamental arithmetic problems in their calculations. By the way, this is not normal. Most of the shows here are produced and run by very clever professional people, but there are a few people out there just doing, like you see what they're doing, and you think, what are you doing? They clearly have no idea what they're doing. That gives everyone else a bad name, as I said.
Yeah, that would give bad name. Yeah. It happens to China in this as well, because I think it happens even more in China, because the people like you are in the industry, knowledgeable, authentic, and seriously business person. We don't have a lot, so all the investor knows the film industry can be expanding like a 300 or 10 times profit overseas because of the audience. So there's a lot of money rush in. But I do think any investors need to be careful. It's a high risk. You've got to work with a professional advisor.
Really, yeah, and even if even if a play has a very famous actor in it, Western actor, whoever, whatever. People see that and they go, oh, and then they give their money. But the play could go wrong for 50 different reasons. It doesn't matter. There are so many plays that have had a famous actor in them that have closed in a month. There's so much to it.
Okay, so not just the face,
no,
the
not
name.
At all. It's the team. Is the
behind.
story good? Is the script good? Is the director good? Who are the other actors? When is it going on? Which theatre is it going in? What else is opening at the same time? Are the running costs low enough? Is the budget sensible? There are so many questions to ask and to really scrutinize the numbers, because, as I said again, it is a business, and we should be making a profit. It's not about just blindly writing a check because you see a famous face and you want to win an award and go to dinner and tell your friends that you won a Tony. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. This is a serious business.
Got it. Yeah. Thank you so much for your serious advice and your improvisation, for different accents. And at least we know that here in London we have a man with a welcome hands.
Oh yeah.
For any Asian actress and actors.
Yes.
If they want to explore their opportunities in London. Or even the investors who want to invest in this industry. They know who they can talk to.
Yes, well, that's great. Thanks, Jojo. Yeah.
Thank you so much for the show today.
Thanks for having me.